How are you guys? I'm just checking the lighting. I apologize for the wobbles of the camera. It's like every time I move, my table is a little wobbly. I have been buying secondhand, actually I was one of those like grunge kids who also liked secondhand thrifting when I was in high school back in the 90s. But even either furniture bought from charity stores or given to me like hand-me-downs, like loads of my furniture in this place is my mother's, or like pieces. I just want to show you the sunflower and the money plant. Somebody gave that to me for my birthday, which was last weekend. A money plant. We're doing some money magic spells over here. I'll let you know how it goes. But the sunflower, and then that's like a friend's friend who is an artist, a potteryist, potter. She makes pottery and like she's amazing at it. And so he gave me one of those actually 2 years ago for my birthday in 2024. So yeah, get things that are gifted from like local independent people and or all secondhand. I can't handle the fucking consumerist vibratories of this world. Never really have been able to. I renounced materiality for the majority of my adult life. As in, recently I'm like trying to embrace having more. Also because I'm trying not to shop at all. Other than my Korean skincare, okay? Getting older is difficult when you're vain. But, and then also society, like, come on. It's everywhere. But what I do spend money on, yeah, skincare. But I'm not a makeup fiend. So it's like, other than like mascara and a bit of foundation, but these bad boys, the fucking, what are they? The Bio Collagen Anti-Wrinkle. Anyway, I'm not going to go on forever. Aquarius, if you're still with me, high five. What up? We're back to doing monthly readings because I'm continually intuitively guided and exploring. Got kind of knack-bored. It went down for me, and the daily readings were just too much to keep up with because I do session work, right? I'm working with clients behind the scenes all day, every day. And so I figure I gotta focus where there's equanimous exchange. So my Patreons get exclusive readings, collective readings for those guys. And then we're gonna go back to the monthlies, and I have come off Instagram and Facebook for my own mental health and sanity. And let's be real, when did it all get so cray-cray that we all had to be on like a bajillion different apps just to get by? And I just couldn't handle it. Okay, so what? Oh, okay. And I'm still on TikTok, but I don't even know how long that will last. It's too much mental clutter in my mind. Straight up. It's too much mental clutter in my mind. I'm a tree-hugging, peaceful hippie. I mostly just want to hang out with, I'm dog sitting and cat sitting, and I just want to hang out with the creatures, be peaceful, hang out with people I love. It's like a simple life. God, I'm grateful. And having been through like 12 years of shadow work, like super intense shadow work, where it just got worse and deeper and more hardcore. Anyway, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking so much. I do ramble sometimes, but I am happy to be here. Speaking to the Aquarians, the fucking radical, authentic, alien, juicy lovers of the Most High Aquarius. You guys are in it. Pluto's moving into your sign. Get ready. I have Capricorn rising and Capricorn South Node. And yeah, Pluto's a heavy hitter. Same with Chiron. Fucking Chiron. Chiron, man. Because Chiron's been going through Aries, and I have Mercury and Sun in Aries. Plus, it opposes, I have a stellium in Libra. Honestly, I have just gotten more and more into astrology purely from working with clients and like working with astro and being able to predict stuff straight. That's the power of astro. But mainly just tracking my own personal transit chart with astrology and seeing it act out in real time. Chiron, the wounded healer. You're like, you want to heal those wounds? You better fucking face the shadow. You're like, God. Oh, jeez. And Libra, Aries axis. What's coming up for you guys? Sunshine, lollipops, and... Okay, let's pull some cards. Can you tell? These are for fun and entertainment. They're a way to connect with you guys. I think that's why I want to break it down instead of just doing these broad sweeping daily shares and going on all the sites. It's like, pull it back. Give to those who give to you. And then, getting through on a rotation cycle. I want these to be timeless. I'll always let you know where I am in the collective timeline. Today is April 14th. That reminds me, it's a friend's birthday. April 14th. We've just had the Libra full moon. Cheers. Okay? We're closing out that big old cycle from even looking back to April 2023. Because you guys, it has been a kind of, always inner, outer, but like bigger dreams. Maybe you've done some travel. Maybe you're letting go of traveling so much and focusing more on your local environment. Your day-to-day, your communications and how you're communicating. I mean, as well, Neptune moving into Aries, like straight up, Aquarius, be ready to be called. Your way of communicating could come into the spotlight a bit. Or it could become a bit like dreamy as part of knowing the self. We're never all gonna just please everybody. That's being the best you can do is love yourself as yourself, to thine own self be true. And then let that authentic, this is such the Aquarian signature as well, let that signature attract the people that are meant for you, that get you, that know you, that feel you, right? You're an alien, I'm hearing. Aquarian energy does have that. Often, even like Aquarian risings or Aquarian people often do have a very otherworldly energy. You've got decision here. I'm now gonna read. I'm an intuitive reader, so it's straight up. Like, I often would say to people watching my daily shares, like, if you're watching and you're getting a hit on a repeat that these are resonating, that would be a signal, I would say, to get private readings. Okay? If you like to be here and you enjoy the community, join the Patreon. Join the patrons. Grassroots is $5. Higher tier is $20. So, and again, you can cancel at any time. It's just always, and like, I love working on the internet. I love working from home. It's a blessing. I have met amazing people from all over the world, and I would love for more Aquarian Holla Shazam lovers to be here. Why? Because you guys are the coolest. I don't know why I'm kissing your ass. I think, no, I'm not going to say it, but anywho. Intuitively guided readings. So the way I pull the cards, the way I'm reading them, it's purely intuitive. So I'm not doing traditional tarot. I'm not, doing a Celtic cross of central, past, but I often will pick that up intuitively anyway. You've got messages back and forth, texting, emailing. You got messages coming back and forth that are inspiring you, prompting you, somewhat forcing you to make a decision. There's a Queen of Wands involved. This could be a big boss lady. This could be a big boss lady. Somebody that wants to help you grow your business and stabilize your finances. Or you're just making a decision to start working with people on that level. Finally employing an accountant or employing I want to say marketing person, but I don't particularly align with certain three-dimensional constructs. That's my personal thing. But the Hierophant, okay? Let's get more energy here. But these are the messages coming in. The messages coming in. Somebody important. Mystical, spiritual. It's not you, I'm hearing. The Queen of Wands ain't you. This is somebody else that's important to you. They want to help. They want to be like, let's work together. Let's take these ideas and grow them. Or for some of you, it's a lover. It's Queen of Wands. Some magnetic, attractive, powerful creator is like, hey girl, hey boy, let's get married. No, it's not romantic. Something, okay, it's the Queen of Wands, but there's something super practical about this. It's not out there in the stars. It's not airy-fairy. It's like, hey, I know this person that can help you get this document, or that can help you hire friend, authority bodies, external, like officials, people that we have to go to get papers to immigrate, or to, you know, make a business official, you know, like Company's House or whatever. Somebody's like, hey, I can see what you're doing. Let's do this. I'll help you do it. Yeah, it just feels really practical, and like something about like jumping through hoops. It's a decision for you. You're gonna have to make a fairly speedy decision on this one, Aquarius. But it feels grounded. It feels good. Queen of Pentacles here, balancing the two queens are like working together here. I do get a feeling like you're gonna get sparked. You're gonna get sparked. Mind to not be drained, or to let yourself be too. There's a Two of Cups. So there is romance there is some romance coming in eventually, but you're like working hard for the money. You're businessy. You're try not to get distracted. But there's you know, messages back and forth. Maybe it's that. Maybe some creative pursuit that you've been working on is finally like building momentum, and you've got support. Let's make it official. Let's sort of get your message out there, or something like this. And you're like, and then, because this isn't like some brand new beginning. This is like the fucking, what's that message? The slow burn. This is something that you've been kind of tending to, working on. Now it's decision time. Messages back and forth. Coming out of stagnancy. Coming out of feeling stuck. Coming out of even thinking, oh my God, it's never going to work. Because the Father of Wands, this is an inspired time for you, Aquarius. See, I'm getting all jazzed up for you. But at the same time, it's grounded. Again, these are often cycles of learning, integrating lessons, and all that jazz is how to stay grounded when things start to get real good. How to stay grounded when things start to elevate themselves. Why? Because you want to stay balanced. You don't want to be thrown into the water again. Thrown into the deep end, right? You want to be able to manage some turbulent seas, right? While you're bringing in the monies. There's definitely some money signature. There's like a sense of moving forward, but not out of balance. It's all very grounded, earthly, practical, you know, as in like something you know it, you've been working towards it, finally getting esteemed help for it that can help you pass through a gate. Like for just as an example, if some of you are making immigration applications, this is help to do that. Help from people who have access to the help that you need to make it happen. So there's something kind of excited, but this isn't some brand new flashy, you know, when you first get inspired from the law of attraction teachings, you're like, I create my own, I just have to think positive. And then deep dive, shadow work. Holy Shazam. Oh, okay, but here we are, Aquarius. You've got decisions. You're going to get sparked. You're going to know how to keep it grounded, keep it practical to a certain degree, as in keep yourself balanced here. Don't, Daughter of Wands reversed. Don't let people seduce you with their pretty little tales, or their Yeah, don't let people seduce you here. There's a Daughter of Wands in the reverse, which is a little starry-eyed, and I'm just getting, there's always going to be caution. There's always going to be like, oh, discernment. Why? Because sometimes people that don't meet us will envy us, and then there'll be games, or there'll be envy. Envy is not, it's like temptation or lust. It's like if we're not fully healed, or if we're, and like, okay, we all wobble, we all have ups and down days or whatever. That's why we want good people around us, people we can trust, etc. But if we let people like sneak in, we're like, oh my God, you're great. And if there's like envy, they can end up stealing ideas. They can end up copying. You don't want this. So there's always going to be reflectivity in your decision making. This is the Ten of Sword. Ten of Sword with the Two of Sword. So these are big decisions. Why? Because you're culminating a completion cycle. Like Capricorn, and there must be some heavy duty, I know there is. You know, we've had the Venus and Mercury retrogrades, right? We're coming up to a Saturn-Neptune conjunction, but the Venus and Mercury retrogrades have been like going back and forth with Saturn. And we had a Sun Saturn conjunction back in March with all these eclipse cycles culminating with the Libra Aries axis. So really divine astrology ushering us into new levels of self-awareness that include new levels of values, worthiness, and then it's Pisces. So it's like old cycles are dying. Old paradigms are dying. Hi, bye-bye Piscean age. Hello, Aquarian. It's the age of Aquarius, my lovers. That means you're the main star, okay? Star card, what? But you're being grounded and practical about it. You don't want to get seduced. You don't want to get too excited. Why? Because you've been through the fucking hell of Shazam. Pardon my French. Look at all these hands coming at you, trying to stab you, trying to take your ideas from you. You're authentic. You're your own person. You're like, chill out. Go find yourself already, right? So beware of people playing some kind of seductress energy. Coming in straight up, there's a Two of Cups. Some of you guys might be inviting a bit of romance into your life. Father of Swords. That could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm hearing somebody older than you, probably, maybe. Doesn't have to be, but that's the vibratory I'm getting. You're definitely getting jazzed up. There's some good stuff happening here. There's messages back and forth. Finally, people that are powerful and in their integrity want to help you. They want to help you balance things, and they want to help give you access to like important documents, travel documents, immigration documents, business documents, making something official, okay? Which again goes along a bit with like immigration and all that kind of stuff. But then when it's business, this is not some brand new flashy idea that you're wanting to lift off the ground. This is something that you have probably been working on behind the scenes for like a long time. And then finally, like, maybe it's you who break through. Maybe you start making money, and so you're like, I have to employ somebody to help me stay balanced. It's like a big thing, right? We all want more money, but then it's like, wow, what do you do with it? Well, you got to stay balanced because it's turbulent seas out there. And even on a global economic market, they're turbulent waters afoot. So you want to stay grounded and practical. Do not be seduced, especially people younger than you or like fanfares, men or women, whatever, okay? You're definitely moving out of stagnancy or indecision. Hanged Man reverse. You're like on it. You want to move where you're inspired. You're feeling inspired. You're being sparked into greater inspiration at that. Moving on up. Chariot card, moving forward. You have this Eight of Pentacles. This is something you've been working on, working steadily towards, but it's your own creation. Starting to get like entrepreneur. And again, love-wise, there could be a Father of Swords. There could be a sword energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That, I don't know, it feels pretty light, new, like, I want to take you on a date. I like the way you work it, Aquarius, you know, like I want to take you on a date. Some of you guys, okay, let's pick some final cards from the final decks. I work with 3. I always intuitively change up my decks, but I always have 3 tarot decks. And then the other 4, so I'm always working with 7. The other 4 are like oracle or angel or, you know, just different types of, I guess, spiritual guidance. Animal, I usually have like some sort of animal spirit deck as well. So a little bit of additional guidance in the other decks is like the nourishment, the body care, tenderness, and rest. Water your garden, Aquarius, which feels very starry. It makes me think of how the star card in traditional tarot is an Aquarian signature. Connected to the stars, your own autonomous human. But there's a cleansing, releasing, and healing energy with the star card. But it's also like wishing upon a star, being connected to your own divine grace. That's part of having trust. It's part of coming out of survival mode. But, you know, we all have our own unique lessons in this upgrade, as it were. The 8 Scorpio investigate card, that's giving me a sense of like the things that you're doing now, you're going to want to like investigate a little further. But that's specific to like, okay, somebody who asks you out on a date might have been investigating you. Or you might want to investigate them a little, like, who is this person? Let's Facebook stalk them. Maybe. Or look into what they do. Father of Swords, another Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. In the reading right here, right now, they are in the upright, so be like, why not? Okay, you seem like you're in your integrity. You seem like a decent boy or girl. Why not? But especially if there's a spark, you're gonna want to get a little bit of clarity before rushing ahead. That's all. That's smart. Take your time. Investigate, or they're going to investigate you. You've definitely been working on something that's about to kind of lift off or upgrade, okay? Ooh, baby. And then the Mani Buddha card, that's the solar plexus, like coming more fully into your authentic power, possibly shining a bit brighter. Beware of people trying to seduce you or like steal from you or copy you. Just like know your fucking coolness and power, Aquarius, honestly. What was I saying before about like, why am I kissing your ass? My sister's an Aquarius. There's Aquarius people that have been in my life I've always seen as uber cool. Like a little fangirl over here being like, oh, God, Aquarius, you're so freaking funny and awesome and cool. And one of my besties' kid has like a hardcore stellium in Aquarius. Actually, both of his kids have power charts supreme. But there's like this huge Aquarius stellium, and he's cool. He's a cool kid. You guys have heard this. So I don't have kids myself, but like young adults these days, like, why are they so cool and intimidating? And like when I know nothing about this, like the new world, like the kind of like the young ones, even though I have complete faith in them and like they're the cool, they know. But like, yeah, Aquarian. I'll stop fangirling now. I'll stop kissing your bum skis, but this is a beautiful reading. Let it in. Maybe investigate before, you know, before it gets too serious. But saying that, this person feels serious to me. this is where it's like, flip it round. Maybe they've been investigating you. They're fucking serious about you, Aquarius. Why? Because you're the coolest sign of the zodiac, honestly. When the moon... Aquarius, you guys, I love you. Have a great day, week, month, whenever you find this. It's meant for you. These are timeless readings, but of course, I can't help but be honest. It's April 14th. It's 2025. We've had a good few months off of the monthlies, mainly just because I haven't been managing my time as well. And or always divinely guided, not to be hard on myself. I want to change things up. I want to make sure my patrons getting all the Shazam and all the juice, so they get ad-free first access. They get access to these monthlies first. They get exclusives. They get, the Be the Change, the online yoga list, discounts on readings and stuff with me. And I'll just just poop out a little bit of messages to the public, as and when. So, and just to remind you guys, I am off of Instagram. I am off of Facebook. Okay, I don't want those apps in my life anymore for now. Maybe it'll change. I dabble on the TikTok. I do occasional readings on there, but I'm just working on simplifying my life because I appreciate simplicity. And I think, God, it's hard to come out of survival mode if you're constantly chasing and like having to upload and getting triggered on the fucking apps all the time because there's so much noise, and there's enough noise up here. I could just work a lifetime on quietening the mind and becoming peaceful from within self, Apps don't help me know myself. I'm on a path of liberation, okay? Sue me. Express yourself. I'm going to stop. I'm feeling a bit jazzy juice. It's 1:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 6, okay? And now I'm awake and I couldn't sleep because the dog is just all over me. No, stop talking. Okay. Have a wonderful time. Let me know if that resonates. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, do all that juicy good stuff. Support all to love. Support myself. Anyway, wow, we just went off the deep end there, but I am here for it. I'm here for you guys too. And I love just sprinkling a bit of fun. Aquarius, don't ever stop being yourselves. You are inspiration to everybody. I love you loads. Peace out.